This is Starbase 297. We have plenty of reinforcements defending the starbase now, so I have new orders for you. 3 Federation-registered transports have sent out distress calls from the vicinity of Khitomer 4. Rendezvous with the USS Fuller and investigate. Do what you can to save the freighters, then perform a Phase 1 search for the USS Minsk, last reported in the Khitomer vicinity 2 days ago. I'd like to send more than 2 ships to Khitomer, but I'm afraid whoever is behind all this mayhem is keeping our forces stretched thin. Good luck. Picard out.
Engines to full.
Sir, there is no sign of the USS Fuller, but I am picking up a background radiation in the area which is indicative of a starship engagement. There is also heavy subspace interference from the direction of the gas giant. It appears to be the normal subspace white noise generated by a gas giant, but either something is amplifying the effect about 500 times, or that planet's got something really wrong with it. Our transmissions can't penetrate the static, Captain. We'll have to withdraw in order to get a clear channel.
Contact ahead. Klingon bird of prey. Listed as the IKV Okleth of the House of Jetrel. She's adrift in space.
No life signs aboard. All power generators are dead. She's uninhabitable, Captain. Reading massive structural failure and evidence of explosive decompression throughout all decks. Her battle damage indicates that the ship was attacked from at least 2 sides.
A Klingon would never let an enemy get behind him, unless he couldn't help it. Engaging warp. Disengaging warp drive. Well, there's the Minsk. Initiating scan.
Impact points reveal signs of phaser and disruptor fire.
That narrows it down to about 20 different spacefaring groups.
Close-range scan complete. No life signs aboard the Minsk. All power plants dead. 17 of the escape pods have been deployed. Massive hull ruptures. The entire superstructure has been compromised to some degree. I'm getting no response from her main computer.
Someone's gonna pay for this.
337, including 3 passengers and 14 dependents. Sensors detecting a starship ahead. Reading more debris and traces of decayed gluons. When drive plasma is dumped into space, the atoms of antimatter come into occasional contact with free hydrogen ions, leaving behind short-lived gluons when they annihilate.
In other words, she's been hit badly enough to have lost her warp core, or her nacelles, or maybe the whole star drive section.
Sensors indicate the Fuller has lost her starboard nacelle. Massive internal damage. I'm reading no life signs. 8 of her escape pods have been launched.
It looks like the same sort of sudden, multi-pronged ambush. The Fuller didn't even have time to fire any torpedoes.
Picking up sporadic energy readings near the gas giant.
Yellow alert. Warp drive engaged.
It looks like our 3 missing transports. Klamath
Initiating
Falls,
scan.
Genevieve, and Quincy.
Disengaging warp drive. They match the registry data.
Hailing frequency open.
This is the USS Quincy. Are we glad to see you? Please, send help. We have many casualties aboard. Indeed we did. A pair of Klingon attack cruisers have been lurking in the area. We have to get repairs so we can leave this area immediately. The Klingons are obviously looking to take back Khitomer.
Sir, there's no sign of any external damage to those ships. Plus, I think it's very unlikely that the Klingons would spare any freighters or transports that happen to be in the area. I think we're being deceived.
What if they are Federation ships? We'll be increasing our death count here if we open fire.
Do we open fire, or do we proceed with our rescue mission? If those guys aren't who they say they are, they'll be alongside us pretty soon, at point-blank range. They're coming in close.
We'd like to request a tight formation to reduce our sensor profile.
Did you see that shimmer?
Forward shields at 50%. Go to red alert.
They're firing!
Engines to full. Mine deployed, sir. Looks like we've got some damage past their shields. They're taking hull damage. Mine deployed, sir. Engines to full.
Our forward shields are failing, sir.
Reinforcing forward shields. They're taking hull damage. Maximum speed. Releasing mine, sir. Taking heavy damage. We've got them, sir. Maximum speed.
Starboard shields failing.
Releasing mine, sir.
Our port shields are down to 50%.
Mine deployed. Engines to full.
High energy turn.
We got them. Mine deployed. Our aft shields are failing, sir.
Diverting power to the forward shields. Performing erratic maneuvers.
Engines to full.
Probe launched, sir. Engines to full. We're taking heavy damage. Burning wreck.
Maximum speed.
Intriguing. The amount of debris from these ships isn't consistent with their known mass.
I'll have the transporter deck start beaming debris into the main cargo bay for analysis.
Congratulations on your handling of the situation at Khitomer. I've got a Creosian ambassador on the other channel accusing me of destroying his orbital spaceport terminal, so I'll have to keep this brief. We've gone over your report on the Romulan debris you picked up after destroying the phony freighters. It could be the key to unraveling this entire crisis. I will have more orders for you soon. Good job. Picard out.